Top of the evening, guys. This is the I Am Urban Malachi-RESEAN show. This is brought to you by none other than Eva Mirror Express Homes. Guys, I have a fantastic treat for you guys this evening. Bear with me as we are getting our configurations together. We are live on Fastest Book. We are live on Meta this evening, YouTube, Twitch. Seems we're having a little bit of a bottleneck with Twitter, so we're getting that worked out. Live on Instagram, live on Rumble. So we are all across all streaming platforms that we were aiming for, and we're going to be working out the kinks over the days with TikTok. So, guys, I have a fantastic one for you guys this evening. But first and foremost, as you guys are coming in, thank you guys for coming in and joining us this evening. Please like this video if you guys find this of value to you. If you guys have any questions, tonight is all about a queue. We're going to be doing these once a week. Working these into the schedulings to answer your questions. I know we go a bit in depth of real estate, and a bit portions of this business is strategic. So I want to make sure that I'm getting feedback so that you guys are following along, and assurance that you guys aren't lost. And if there's any questions that I can answer them for you guys, we can answer them here on the live stream while I'm doing the cold callings. We are doing a cold calling challenge over the next 90 days. What we will be doing is calling individuals who are facing some sorts of challenges. So we are dealing with boxes, with top phone, with individuals inside of them who are facing some sorts of financial troubleshoots, and just have a burdensome property that they want to take off their shoulders. And my means of compensation would be the property in itself. So I'm going to go ahead and see what's going on with Twitter. All right, let's see what's going on with Twitter. Let's see, we are live on Instagram. So there's live for Instagram. Let's see what's going on with Twitter. Leave. Let's see. Interesting. So we are live. Doesn't say that we're live on Twitter. However, I believe they have my recent. Okay, so I'm already logged in, so I'm not so much sure the reason why we're not live. So I won't let that send us on a query. I'm just gonna have to work out the kinks for that. It's just quite shameful. I was really excited about being on Twitter this evening. I am verified. You guys let me know if you guys can check out my Twitter, see if I'm verified. I'm hoping I'm verified. Yeah, we're good on Fastest Book. We're good on Twitch this evening. We're good on we're even good on Instagram this evening. Rumble is looking really spectacular, sharp as a tack as they find out. And of course, we're going to be going live on once we work that out with TikTok. We will be on there as well. As you guys are coming in, you guys are going to be viewing me speak to property owners across the globe in the discussions of their property. You guys can hear how we go about. Oh, I didn't know we could add. See, you learn a lot of good stuff on this site. Interesting. Hey, there we go. All right, so they did upgrade us for the plan for Rumble, which is good. But what is going on with that little Twitter? All right, maybe I should log out and then try to log in. Maybe that's what's going on with it. I haven't logged out and logged back in. All right, it's logging me back in. So while you guys are coming in, giving you guys some fun, you guys some time to come on in. Uh, Drop below where you guys are viewing me from, city and state, where you guys are out and about. What are you guys up to this evening? All right, we worked it out for. Oh, what's going on? I swear I did. Let's see. Hmm. I have access to my media studios. Bear with me one moment, guys. Going AF. All right, I'm back. Twitter is giving me Brookie vibes this evening. Ooh, they want smile of a handsome man. Let's see. All right, work. Okay. All right. Well, that's here. Okay. Ooh, I can get a gold check too. Nice. All right. We'll do all that fancy stuff off screen. Oh, that's absolutely bogus. What a bait and switch. All right, fine. Cool story, bro. So I'll be able to go live within the coming days on Twitter. I have just now noticed that they have to completely place my account under review. I'm just under the impression that we have an opportunity to go live. this evening on Twitter. So let's see if this works. I'm gonna check one thing first. I got an offering on. I have faith all of this will pay for itself in full. So I'm just curious why it's providing me such a bottleneck to acquire it. So what we're just going to do is grab what we are currently live on, grab them and place them here. And maybe, just maybe, that would. Sure. Top of the evening, guys. I had to double check over here on you guys on Instagram. I just noticed it looked like Terry Crews. It's good to see you too. Hello, Akeem. Hello. What's going on, Trey? It's good to see you, my guy. Top of the evening, guys. It's good to see you all. I'm enjoying this here over here on Instagram. I'm giving you guys the cold shoulders. So, good evening. Good evening. Thank you all for coming in. I have an absolutely fantastic one for you guys this evening. Oh, why I don't like that it doesn't come up on my streaming platform because I can't see you guys commenting. It's so strange. That's I don't like that because then I have to flip. You gotta do the whole clicking through. That means I gotta open up a whole different platform for you guys. Top of the evening, Key. Good to see you all. Wow. Holy shucks. Yeah, I should have went live on Instagram long ago. Yikes. I will not shun from you guys again. I will start going live on Instagram more now. And Fastest Book is doing good. So Fastest Book, I like what the algorithms are showing. I'm getting traction over there. YouTube is picking up. Of course, that's the long-term game. That's not an overnight success. We're just going to continuously providing success for you guys to have success overnight. So hopefully that fits you guys. Twitter, you count your days. Twitter, I was under the pressure that I was going to be able to go live on Twitter this evening, but it doesn't seem so. Let's see. Sure or not? Sure. Let's see if that actually lets me live. What do I need? I think it'll let me go live, guys. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Oh my gosh, I think it's actually gonna let me go live on Twitter. Your boy might got us in here. Your boy just might got us in here. Hey, don't count me out, Oh my gosh, I can almost feel like tears coming to my eyes. Oh, shockers, RTMP. Oh, let's see. Oh, stream key. Okay, let's see. Dang, son, I think I'm gonna go live on. Hey, absolutely, do your thing. TMP. Server URL. All right, so I don't know the difference in the two, so I'm just gonna put the one I see. And we're gonna have to name it. It's just gonna be the ghetto version of Twitter because the RTMP is not even. It's supposed to be already like link up here for. Oh, I'm live on Twitter. Nice. No, wait. What is that error creating broadcast? What's going on? Seems to be that. What's going on? Let's see. Here's the URL. Let's double check. Let's see what we got going. It says I'm live though. So am I live? Let's do a QC check. Let's do a QC. How would I do a QC here? Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool, guys. So we are premium. They just haven't updated yet. So they're gonna have to update that. It says that I'm live, right? So I'm live on. I'm supposed to be live on Twitter. And I see the time. So I don't want to make hay while the sun rises. I want to get as much as I'm possibly able to get through this evening with you guys. If you guys haven't checked out any of the other 52 other videos that we've been going live, and if you haven't checked out the YouTube channel, we've been going live for 53 episodes. So 53 episodes, right? So what's that, like 48? We're on day 48. Yes, day 48 of our cold calling challenge. This is really piping up. Oh, this is where we are. So let's just get into it because I don't want to be in complete awe. I want to go ahead and get the motion going. So I'm gonna completely remove that, but it says we're live. So the RTMP is whatever we needed to do to go live is made us successfully live. So we'll just check back in with that on a later note to see where we are. I don't see it for myself. Maybe you all are gonna be able to see it when you guys go live. I mean, when you guys go to my page on Twitter or the Twitterites, I don't know. We're gonna get community going on that side. I don't know what you mean. You say let you make yours, or you mean go live, or you going live, or I don't know what that means. You're free to hop on here to make some cold calls though. We have an open mic night tonight. Open mic night. Who wants to get on and do some live calls? I am stoked to do them. I'm ready to get into them, to be honest with you guys. Let's make sure that we are not losing. So what's going on? All right. So if it goes out on us, we'll be back in just a moment. So it'll be like a quick commercial break. But so far it's still live. So we're not going anywhere. We're not leaving. We're not leaving. We did our blink. All right. That's all it was. It was like a quick little blink and we're back. That's good. All right. I'm really having fun here, guys. I gotta go live on more sites. Like I gotta be broadcasted all over the world. They should be knowing We're still live on Twitch, Instagram, Rumble. So we're still live everywhere except for what? Nope, we're even live on Twitter still. Awesome, great, awesome sauce. So before we get lost in the sauce again, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting these phone calls in because I have nothing else to say outside of there's work to be done, and we shall conquer. And in the few coming weeks, I'll be transitioning from one service provider to the next for telecommunication services. So we're no longer going to have these bottlenecks. So I've been working it out with them. Did everything I was able to share my concerns. And we just sometimes it's just cut our losses so that we can have the most productivity. We did everything possible that would have worked out great with those telecommunications company. So we're just gonna move it to the other telecommunications company, take everything that we have and move it with that company. And man, we have some really good products and clientele, especially our Rolodex of partners that are going to be following us as well, who will enjoy the new services that we are receiving, because we talk to a lot of individuals on a daily basis, and they're going to want to know who to go with and who to most certainly deal with, and we're going to be telling them the places that we go. Won't shout them out on here yet because I just said some ill will, but well, not ill will, but just a little bit of the gave a little sauce, spicy sauce about someone else company. Don't want to mix the two for you guys to compare. I'll just say it in another completely different video, just so that they can have their own shining light. I think I did it in the past, but I thought about it. Hold up, we can't put the same spicy sauce in the same video. We gotta mix it up a bit. You gotta put the goods with the apple, the good apples with the good apples, and then separate the wheat from the chaff. You got what I'm going with that. Anyways, so guys, I'm gonna go ahead and jump over to Zoom.com. Oh shucks, that means I'm not gonna be able to use this either. Bear with me one moment. Let's take a look and see what we can do here. Testing. Hoping I'm still here. There we go. Man, these cameras, and we're just going to get a whole new setup where everything is operating in its own capacity and just not shared by anything else. I'm noticing that. So we're probably going to have to do we're going to get some gets and gadgets coming in this week. So I just have to figure out which means to go, because there's many ways to do it. But the most productivity is where I want to really hone into. And I believe knowing that automatic hardware is going to be number one, better hardware overall, especially for broadcasting. We're going to need better audio systems, because I can hear the muffles in some of the videos, and I know that. What's my tweet? It's my first name, last name. So you can use the it's down here on the left side, I believe. You can use this here. It should swing you right to my Twitter. All of my systems are running off my name. It's so no one else can use my information. If they do, they have a fine to pay me. Oh, this thing is just acting real saucy tonight. What's going on, Heat Craze, Riri? I have no clue who most of you individuals are. Nina International, thank you for coming through. I'm pretty sure Instagram is being very gracious this evening in all its goodness, and making sure that, being so that I've never really been live, so I'm getting all the goods from there. So if you guys have questions, continuously bring them up. We're going to start knocking them in left and right as they are coming in. We want to make sure that I get your questions answered on this evening, but I wanted to use my computer. But it seems as though we're going to be facing this bottleneck for the remainder of the evening, so I don't want to poorly utilize any more time because we're already halfway in the series. So whenever that feels as though that it wants to come back in, it will, it shall, and let's hope that this doesn't crash this party. In fact, I'm going to crash the party. We're gonna be good. We're live here, so we're good. But everything else is gonna get shut down. Or not, because we got some really, really vital stuff that's still up. So let's save this where we are. It's gotta save some files. There we go. All right. File saved. Anything else needs to be saved? Yeah, right. No. Okay, cool. We're still live on Instagram? Yes, we are. Gosh darn it. Oh, this is such a learning curve. When you thought you lost it and you didn't, it's just a lesson. It's just like amazing. I feel so much better. I can shut everything down here, bring it back up. And then we're going to continuously be live on here, which is good because still live on Instagram, still live on Twitter. So you guys got any questions, drop your questions below. I'm going to be answering them here. I should be able to see everything from fastest book, YouTube. I don't believe I can see what's on Twitter or Twitch. So I have to start doing some more marketing tactics on Twitch to get some followers. So that I can start knowing how that really is. I don't like how this lighting is on here, dude. It's crazy. Still handsome though. Better lighting would obviously be the next thing I'm going to get into as well. Better lighting. So that's more of hardware. All right, is that going to come back up? Let's see. Let's see. I might come back up a little better than when it went down. Still coming up. Guys, today has been my best day of my life. I got YouTube working this evening, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, Rumble, Twitter. What? Oh my, what? What's next? What's next? When we going live next? We gonna come get their money too. I'm trying to get to the bank, boss. We gonna get to we already at the bank. We just making deposits right now. We're making deposits. I know you feel this energy. You gotta get the deposits. The deposits is where it's at. These are the deposits. Deposit the good moments. It's a cherishable. You got any questions? Let me know. Drop them below. I'll answer them while I'm pulling this stuff back up. Boom, and there it is. I don't know what's going on with that. Super weird. Super strange. Strange thoughts. All right, maybe I can jump back on here now. Let's see. Let's see. And everything came right back up. That's what I'm talking about right there. Can I have your notes of books? Notes of books. Books that I'm reading currently? Sure. Doing the 10x rule. I have not dived into it yet, so I cannot say that I am in it. It's my money and I need it now. Come on, JT Wentworth. I hear you, my guy. 10x book. This is one of the books that I'm reading right now. I have not cranked it open yet because I'm deep diving in this one here. I keep showing this one. This one's really for a friend, but I'm really no books. You put your notes in your company journal. No. 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 I can let let you into the you can definitely get access to the Eva Mayer Express Homes library. Yes, the library I can get you into. I get you access to that. If you have access to the library. You sent a request a couple of days ago, did you not? And I made sure that you were in there. I placed you in there, and then I emailed you. I need the Krabby Patty formula. Everything is in there. You just got to apply it, dude. It's really, from what we're doing here on live and what we're doing that's in the Eva Mayer library, are nothing different. Like it's literally calling up the property owners. Or pardon me. Let's start from the very beginning. Let's start from scratch, and I'm gonna pull this up. So let's actually do it here and now. So let's see if I can pull the stream back up. And it's gonna let me. Awesome sauce. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so I can drop from here. Be back in a flash. All right, did you guys miss me? All right. Hope you guys didn't miss me. Hope you guys missed me. Please tell me you missed me. If you missed me, I love you. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna perform for you here because there's nothing different. This is literally the system that brings me boatloads of properties, of property owners who need to sell their homes. It's just applying the system. So what I'm gonna do is first things first. As always, I'm going to go to my lead source. I use Zoom.com, auction.com. I use local foreclosure, pre-foreclosures. I use auction.com. I use Zillow.com. These are many places that you can go. I'm ignorant literally to your medical term. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with being ignorant. A man who knows nothing ignorance is just you're not knowing. So in order to get through your ignorance is just simply being exposed to the knowledge, and that's what I'm doing here for you. So there's nothing wrong with you being ignorant. It's being open to the knowledge. Once you've been open to the knowledge, it's about you just taking proactive steps towards it. So like I was stating, or as I was stating, the very first thing you want to do is, of course, oh yeah, we're good on time. We're gonna go a little. It's gonna be a little later this evening, guys. So because we're running on different cylinders tonight, we have more gears that we've shifted that we're going to be now. Soaring, guys. Ooh, we got several different streams that's going on this evening. So to answer your Trey, to answer your question, my guy, super simple, man. It's just really everything is in the Eva Mayer library here. I'll even give you guys a sneak peek. And of course you guys can get access to this stuff, but everything is here. Everything you're asking for, like as far as to have massive success and what do you need to do, you can use the acquisitions library. You literally can come in and you can say, well, let me watch the Eva Mayer training presentation. You can watch how I orchestrate my team and getting them the knowledge base to do exactly what we're doing here, so that they can take it to the next level. I'm all hands off on this business. The only reason why I like to still play in this game is because I'm learning actively from other individuals who are doing this on a massive scale. So I want to be able to be at the position whereas we're closing countless deals with ease. So at best, 3 to 5 for now is pretty good, pretty darn good. Yet I want to take it to the scalability, whereas we're talking 25 deals in 6 months. We're talking 25 deals on a monthly basis. So I need to be knocking out at best 4 or 5 deals on a weekly scale. So I see myself amping this up at a whole new scalability. I'm not stating that this is something you have to jump off the porch and know automatically. Yet everything that you're looking for as far as the flow chart is here as well. The wholesaling process. Did you make the phone call? Yes. If you didn't make the phone call, then you need to text them. You need to call them up every 90 days. You need to do the voicemail. If you need to get in contact with as many realtors. But if you did make the phone call, did you speak to the owners? Did you guys, all of this all of this is in the portfolio or in the library. This is available to you guys. I don't keep this from anybody. It's not partially free. It's completely free. And then once you drop down and you've noted whether or not if you spoke to them here. I'll even bring it in a little closer for you guys so you can see. I don't think it's gonna let me zoom in much. Oh, it is. Okay, great. Once you've spoken to the owners, you can either leave a voicemail. If you leave a voicemail, 3 phone calls, there's a referral. Let's say you spoke to the owner. Okay, awesome. We will purchase the properties cash. We pay the closing costs and buy for the offer. For an offer like that, what price range did you need to be in? Tell me more about the property. If it's a voicemail, you're gonna leave 3 phone calls first. And then awesome, if you got in contact with them, awesome. Okay, great. What's your email address? I can prepare the purchase agreement now. And then you're gonna send them an email. If you don't speak to anybody, if you get somebody that's not on the phone, absolutely leave them a referral. All of this is inside of the library. This is free 99, guys. I cannot, or family, I cannot say it any more fundamental than that. Free 99. You have to apply it. Make an immediate phone call thereafter. You can call them up every once a week. I go over this every live stream. I call them up twice a week. I call them up every week. I call them up every 5 days. I call them up every 3 days. I just follow up with these individuals. That's the reason why they rather go with someone who's constantly on the phone, because it has become a habitual thing for me. It has become a habitual objective and ritual for me to continuously call property owners and get acquainted with what works, what is better projected to get the end result that I'm seeking to solve these property owners' challenge. And in the means of doing so with the least amount of resistance, with the most amount of effectivity. So let's say that you're still in the no categories, right? So okay, let's say you send them a text, and they say they don't want to respond, or they don't want to, they don't want to sell right now. You say, okay, I understand. I don't mind fighting against the market to make the deal work here. Where would you need to be in order for us to move forward? If I'm paying all the closing costs and making this an easy transaction, 90 days. Of course, continuously follow up. You always follow up. Fortune's in the follow-up, guys. I cannot express this enough. And then, of course, voicemail. Leave them a voicemail. Just a gentle reminder. Sometimes they just, whatever reason, they may be busy. These individuals are busy people. So you want to leave them a voicemail. And then at best, call up more realtors. Call your realtors. There are so many realtors in this market that you guys can be calling on a daily basis. Get acquainted with talking to real estate agents, because they could get you the game. You don't have to, just as well as you don't go to the bar and you don't need a license to drink, so to buy a home. You don't need a license to sell a home. If you own your home, you can sell your home. You don't need a license to sell your home. So that's a beautiful perspective to have when you're acquiring properties. Deal with realtors so that you can get acquainted, get the lingo, learn more from them. You can take a class from them. You could go out and get your license if you so desire. That's all on you. However, speak to more individual property owners. So let's say you get them on the phone, right? And now talk to them. You want to ask them about the bed to bath. Of course, a lot of this information you should already have before you even get on the phone with these individuals. You see here live on the past 52 other videos that I ask these questions out. And many times what we're asking for is preparatory to these questions here that we're going to ask, if not in that first phone call, but in that second. However, we want to make sure that we're working with individuals who are motivated and want to sell. And in the case that may be, if we're dealing with a property owner who is facing a foreclosure, we need to get in contact with that foreclosure attorney, and then we need to get in contact with that property owner, or first and foremost, get in contact with that property owner, because the property owner is who actually has the decision maker. They're the person that's on the deed. And then they can give you the access to speaking to the foreclosure attorney and the lender so that you can negotiate a better price. However, always start at your source, which is the property owner. You can get all the bed and bath questions, because let's say they have a property that is having all kinds of craziness going on there. They got an extra bedroom that is not supposed to be a bedroom. They got a closet as a bedroom. They got a roofing issue. That they have a permit issues. That you name it. You want to ask these questions. You want to ask the prerequisites. So you want to ask about the roof. You want to ask about questions like the chimney, the gutter. Ask questions about the exterior. Ask questions about the back doors. Ask questions about the porch. Ask questions about the patio. Ask questions about parking. Is there on-site parking, or is there street parking? Ask how many windows. You don't need to know that, oh, I think there's $500, $600 per window. You could use this knowledge though, because that knowledge builds. So even if you don't have a general contractor background, I show you guys exactly the questions to ask so that when they give you these answers, you can start doing your own due diligence when you're off the phone. The work doesn't stop when you're off the phone. The work doesn't stop after you get off the phone. The work really begins. The ground hits the road, rubber hits the road when you get off the phone and you exercise on exactly what the property owner has given you for as what they are seeking to accomplish, and then you are implementing it immediately. So your adherence, you're taking in as a great leader does. You're taking in as much notations, just you're studying, you're a student, and then you become the teacher and educating them on how exactly you're going to achieve the success that they're seeking. So you're gonna ask questions about the yard. If there's more than one yard, if there's an acreage beside the house that is concerned about the property, that may have a completely separate parcel, you're gonna ask those questions. Is there a drainage system? Is there well water, city water, sheds, pools, fences? You want to ask questions. You want to ask the questions that may seem, they may ask like, do I really have to answer this? Yes, because the question is, if you're not going to be radically transparent with me, why would you want the full why would I want to work with somebody who's not fully transparent with me? Radical transparency and honesty is going to get you a lot further in this business. Beds, baths, square footage, chimneys, just reiterations here. Exterior, back doors, porch, patios, parking, on-site street. Just asking these questions are very imperative to have. Yardage, drainage, sheds. Is there a shed in the backyard? Pools, fences, fireplace, acquisitions. So now you're dealing with acquisitions, right? Now in the acquisitions library, we give you the access to what you are to get to next, right? Without giving all of this away over a screen, because I could give you guys access to this. You got to drop in below. Your email address is a complete email below. There's an email below that you guys can type in. Over time, we're gonna have a website set up for you guys so we can do the ClickFunnels thing and have a better flow. For now, for those who are inquiring minds and need this access information, just open the door by asking, and I will provide it to you guys. And that's at no charge, free 99. So the appointments, let's say you get an appointment with an individual, you set up the appointment that you're ready to go, they answered all your questions. Now let's talk about actually getting some boots on the ground to the property. Or if you are local to the property and it's in your vicinity of your home, you could drive to it. I've gotten to a point where I'd rather just have somebody else delegate that circumstance, so I don't have to concern myself with that. I could get more important things done here at the office. So appointments. Let's say you're going on an appointment. You want to set the appointment. After you get off the appointment, set up for your closing. You want to have a closing. If you got to a point where you're not doing the appointments, have your dispositions manager get in contact with the individual who went on the appointment, the boots on the ground. And then they start dialoguing about whether or not if they close. You want closers. Always be closing. When you have closers that are going out to these properties and getting these agreements with these sellers, you should be ready to disposition this property off to your buyers. Remember, we talk about buyers more than we talk about sellers, because if you don't have someone who's buying these properties, what are you doing? You're out here sourcing these properties, putting them under agreement with no buyer. So you want to have a buyer that's ready to go to get this property closed. So the disposition manager is there, the contractual agreement is there. You're ready for a sign. All your endeavors are made into are placed into the all your endeavors are placed into the settlement escrow settlement with to the property. They're going to ensure that you get paid out. If they're ready to, there's no need for appointment. The house, they sell it for 60 cents on the dollar. You got a deal there. You just need to arbitrarily convey the property over to your buyer, or assign your agreement over to the end buyer. Super simple. When you go from acquisitions, you acquire the property, you dispossess the property. What are you going to do with the property? Is this a wholesale deal for you? Did you get the property 60 cents on the dollar? Is this a buy and hold for your buyer? Did you get it for 70 cents on the dollar? Is this a fix and flip? Is this a really rundown property? Now, guys, I do have in the acquisitions library. I do have in the acquisitions library for you guys to have a quick closing. And that is also here in the quick closings guide. I go over this stuff because it's in the guide. Now, if you guys are in the markets, you guys are, if you're looking for a quick closing, and I hear you, Trey, you're looking for get a deal done, you got to have your, once you have your buyers in order, you can start flinging them deals for 25, 35 cents of after repair value. So hypothetically saying, you have a $100,000 property on your hands. Miss Sarah Sue's ready to close her deal out on the property. The after repair value, structure renovation. After renovation, you should be ready to go to placing your fee. So hypothetically, $100,000 property, $20,000 worth of work, 80% is remaining. At best, you should be somewhere around knocking that 25 off. You should be placing a nice 10, 15, maybe 5, at best, $5,000 starting off. There's nothing wrong with making a quick $5,000. I just know for my time, $20,000 are better. My time is valuable. If you're dealing with properties and land with land in rural areas, 50% of the after repair value. So if you're dealing with land in a rural area, 50% after repair value is exactly as it sounds. You have land, $100,000, $50,000 will cover your deal. Place your fee in there, $20,000. You're gonna sell the deal for, you got it. Sell the deal for 30. All right. So 45% of the after repair value for full gut jobs. I don't need to read all this out. You guys could use this in as I stated, it's free 99. All you gotta do is comment below your email address, and I can get the stuff information over to you. 45% for repair value minus repairs. In small towns, this is what you guys hear commonly. This is the go-to guide per se that individuals are saying. Guys, listen. There's no magic formula to, if a buyer is buying, they're going to buy at 40%, 30%, 50%, 10%, 11%, 20%, 30%. You know why? Because it's a deal. They see that the project is worth the deal. 62% of after repair value, if it needs cosmetic rehabilitation, just small little appliances. You need a new refrigerator in there. You got to get a couple light bulbs placed in. There may be a few patches, a hole in the wall. There might be some studs that need to be redone. So they're very minuscule, right? 70% of after repair values minus repairs in major metropolitan areas. So big cities, Baltimore City, Virginia, Norfolk, Chesapeake, Florida, Miami, Saratoga, big cities, Texas, Houston. If you are in cities and we're in the markets that we're looking into, then yes, this would be more of what you guys are looking for. So 70 cents on the dollar, so $100,000 property, 70 cents on the dollar, $70,000. You're gonna put a nice little fee in there, especially if there's like $30,000 worth of repairs that need to be done. So for 40,000, you want to make sure you get the property for 20,000. Super simple numbers, right? You know, you got to throw your fee in there. Your fee has to be in there. You're not a free 99 company. You are not a charitable entity. You're not a 501(c). So this is for profit. You're turning over a profit here. If you guys want to set up your own terms on properties on term, 90% of the after repair value minus repairs in major metropolitan areas with lots of repairs and 10% entry costs. It is as exactly as it sounds. 90% of the after repair value, so 100,000 property, 90% on that's 10,000 in major metropolitan areas with lots of repairs that need to be done. So $40,000, $50,000 worth of work. At best, here's my rule of thumb: if it needs a lot of work, $25, $30, right, per square foot. So 1,000 square foot, $30,000, $30, 3,000, 3,000. Darn, 30,000. I was correct. 30,000. So super simple numbers. If it's at 20, if it just needs a little bit of repairs, at best, guys, I don't want to overuse it because it's gonna vary. I cannot give you all this information over just one live. It's not possible. I will be sitting here all night doing a 2-3 hour webinar, and most of you guys are only going to get at best 15 minutes of solid actual knowledge of what I'm relaying over to you. You'll be watching one video over and over again. So I try to get this information out in separate videos, and I encourage you guys to take a look at this information here. It is inside of the Eva Marie Express Homes library. It took me a lot of time to put this library together, a lot of knowledge. Of course, it's taken a bunch of other individuals and what I've learned from others, placed this in here as well. So I make this a package deal for individuals to give out for $3.99 to get you guys encouraged so that you guys can get your first deal done. I know how important that first deal is for you guys. Next thing, 80%. So of course, you guys can go in here. You guys can look at it. 80% of after repair value minus repairs in major metropolitan areas with lots of repairs, and 10% of the entry cost. Amortized to 30 years. We're talking about actual deals, complex, advanced stuff here. Once you guys will start talking terms. So if you're intermediate in this business and you've done a few deals and you want to start doing things on terms, whereas you're working with limited cash in your pockets, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, and you just want to perform your business, and you just have that kind of money aside that you want to start seeing some returns and investments, this would be great. Financial advice is just me giving my constructive perspective on it. So my perspective is if you have some money aside, I would want to do terms. 95% of the after repair value minus repairs with 5% entry fee, amortized to 30 years, no balloons. Of course, as I stated, more advanced stuff. 100% of the after repair value repairs on a free and clear home, meaning they own no liens, no encumbrances against the property, free and clear as exactly as it sounds. Home with 4% interest rate, amortized to 30 years. So as we spoke in my previous video, I'm looking for, this is what we're doing. We're looking for investors that we're picking up properties that have no liens and no encumbrances against them, and we're placing our strategic systems into making a robust system so that our investors are completely and invest into what we have. Note, the entry cost includes all the necessaries to close this, including cash to the seller, assignment fees, closing costs, etc. It is important to note that a low entry fee is crucial, and achieving a 70% allocation is sufficient under these terms. So like I said, guys, this information is here for you guys. We got legal docs here for you too as well. Again, we always defer to your local attorneys because they can create these documents for you guys. These are just templates. This is all they are, just templates. They're just hypotheticals of what I would prefer you guys get an attorney. They can write one up for you. If you tell them, hey, look, I'll close my deals through with you. If you write me up agreement, something that you're comfortable with, and they can get you the agreements. We have a dispositions library as well. So the disposition library here, I'll show you guys. Here we go. Disposition library. Why am I giving this stuff out for $3.99? Again, because I want to see people around me successful and winning. I enjoy a winning culture around here, family. So this is the reason why we do this. And of course, it brings us more deals too. So it's fair. So servicing facts. You learn about the servicing, servicers, partial claims, things of that nature. All that's in here. Real estate assignment agreements. Of course, as I stated, the agreements is all of what you are going to see inside of legal documents. Nationwide buyer list. Dispositions proposal. If you want to send out to your buyers, give them a proposal of what the property looks like, things of that nature. That'd be a great place to go. I think what else we got going on in here? Got quite a few things in here. Advertisement library, got advertisement stuff in there. Data entry library, guys. We got some serious stuff in here. Driving for dollars, even mirror resources links. If you guys need resources, everything we talk about as far as the county's assessor site for net or online is in here. CRM deal machine is in here. Guys, have I told you guys that deal machine is probably like one of the greatest access out there? I would drop the link. There's a link below if you guys need deal machine. Some of these links are not inside of my description, so you guys can always go and find them under the even mirror resources link. I do have foreclosure attorneys in here. So if you are a foreclosure attorney and you would like to be endorsed and you want to, not to say any of these have endorsed, but these are just who I constantly use. So I just place them there all I want. HUD Homes is in here. Housing Urban Development and Auctions Homes are in here. Real estate taxes are in here. Several different auctioneers are in here. And on and on and on and on. Guys, I have like fascination with the resources I put together here because I believe this is really what makes a lot of people successful. It's just that knowing that. See, I told you had access to this stuff. Gosh darn it. And I think I just gave your email away, by the way. So enjoy. You got the skip tracing database in here for Virginia. All right. Sheesh. Nationwide portfolio foreclosure process. Okay, everything I already spoke about. Trying to get through the calls here, guys. Working on time. Oh, you guys didn't even see that. Oh well, that'd be fine. You guys be all right. Yeah. So yeah, it's there. Everything you guys are asking for is here. You guys just have to apply. Oh, you love to hear that. That's good. I'm glad you love to hear that. I'm glad I can serve best where it's necessary. So, other than that, if you guys have more questions, we're gonna go ahead and get into the cold calls for now. So I'm gonna go back to auction.com. This is where I want to be, or zoom.com. All right, so gonna come in up with zoom.com. Zoom. This is some land. All right, we're not looking for homes that are vacant. We want to work with property owners. This is a short sale, so it's going to be something one of my partners are going to like. Let's see. Am I doing this property? I don't think I'm doing this property yet. Let's see. All right. I'm opening up my calendar. You guys should know this part properly, how this goes. All right, so I don't see it in this. Okay, I don't suppose that there. Okay, so no results found. So great. Haven't spoken to these individuals yet, so these would be a great lead. I can start fresh. Reach out, see how we can best solve their challenge. And let's see. Foreclosure attorney. Our foreclosure details. Oops. All right. Foreclosure details. Great. Gravy. Yeah, I can always tell you guys, just go off from half price of their house. Their house is, what is this one? Let's just move this over. You guys, you see how you see how many people are looking to actually call these individuals? 1,000. You are one person. That's like you're not even 1% of individuals that have already called them. Separate yourself in the market, and we teach you exactly that here, how to separate yourselves amongst them. Everybody else doing what they want to do. They following that path. We're going this way. We don't go against the grain. We follow compliance. We go the means that are successful. Everybody else want to do that thing. They want to go, hey, I'm gonna offer you half of your house and call 1,000 other individuals. There's no genuine rapport there. There's no genuine. You want to solve their challenge so that you can be compensated with the home, either whether it be control or ownership, so that they are uplifted of their burden. That is the major objective that a lot of individuals oversee. It's like, oh yeah, I'm going to short sell your home. Okay, so then their credit's abrupt, and they have to change their lifestyle of living so that they can get themselves on a better path. Okay, I hear you. I hear you guys. So here we are. If you guys want to go that way, please by all means, you can always just take this property here and go to Zillow. Gotta enact it out. Just gotta enact it out. Gonna go to Zillow here. Oh, we're just gonna offer them $250,000 for their home. Like, what? NPCs. Oh my gosh, non-pro brokers in the real estate game. Oh, yeah. Oh, this house looks amazing. Oh yeah. We call them up in the house. How many pets are in that thing, man? Oh yeah. I'm not knocking anybody. I'm not mocking anyone. I'm just stating that, like, literally, when you do it, when people do it so many times, it just like sounds the same. It almost sounds similar. And of course, that's why 1,000 individuals have called them, and they're still on the foreclosure list. It's like, solve the root challenge. And it's been on the Zillow for almost 30 days. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see if we can find these property owners. All right, so I gotta finish putting this property in the leads list. So bear with me just a moment. So foreclosure sale is going to be on September 3rd. Like it's very imperative to know when a person is dealing with their circumstances that you're doing everything in your power to ensure that they are in a better position than when you found them. You want to be calling up the local attorneys like, yeah, is this compliant? Is this compliant in your local area? I want to know. You want to have your team so sharp, so robust, like you're firing all cylinders. Like this is community. This is a community of a competition, guys. Like these are human beings that you guys are dealing with. But hey, what do I know? I am just one being here. There's millions can do it that works for you. That's what I want you guys to do. Do it the way that brings you success. What makes you successful? My team eats greedy. That's just how we work. I mean, we're all here locking up in Ain't Lincoln, and we are only as strong as the individual who has just started as novices. So if your weakest link is as strong as you are, then your entire team is going to be freaking weak. A team full of weak individuals, shallow individuals. However, if you have a massive team that you are only as strong as the individuals who are just starting, and you are inbounding individuals who are solid, oh man, you can run this system 3-4 times fold, 10-fold. I'm telling you, you can run this business 10-fold, and where a lot of individuals are spinning their wheels. Okay. I have the property in here, so what I'm going to do is set up this one too. Oh, hardly much. I picked a date that's too close. Ugh. They got like 2 weeks. And of course, we're going to push to get everything that they need done within the time frame. It's just we don't know when we're ever going to hear from these individuals, especially if we're calling them and they don't answer. We got to send out mailers. We got to get in contact with when we do get in contact with them. We hope that they answer the phone calls. And then we're hoping that we get all the information that we can relay over to the lender, so that we can get the information we need, so that they can return us with the information. So we're talking about almost just a 5-6 day span already. Every day that we don't speak to them, every day we don't have a solution for that property owner is a day we lose an opportunity. Oh, you guys remember I said you sell it for $250? Actually, you can sell it for like $230, and you make an extra $20,000. There's the $20,000 for a wholesale deal. You're not talking large money, then what's the point? I don't want to be the face of my business. Like that's what this is not about. You guys remember like how businesses used to have mascots? Like you didn't know who owned what business. Nowadays, because everything's on the internet, you know who owns what and where. I'm the guy who I don't mind hiding behind the mascot. Like I don't even want to be the mascot. I just want to be behind the mascot. Like I don't see Bill Belichick always down on the fronts of the lands of the Patriots. So, and I know I most certainly don't. I don't want to be the very first person. I don't want to be Mike. I don't want to be Mike Shanahan. You know, I don't want to be on the front broadcasting. These videos are strictly again for educational for my team, so that we can have massive success. And I also share it with the world because the world also deserves to have a means of earning, having success in real estate as well. They need a fundamental means of getting into real estate. So it helps everyone around the table. They say if you want to go far, carry a team. If you want to go fast, go by yourself. I'm 26, so going fast is already something of ease. I want to go far. It's the furthest I can go in real estate. Let's go there. Let's go that way. You only need solid 6 individuals to make $1 billion. All right, fine. Let me get a solid 6. Where are the solid 6? In 1 billion individuals on this earth, where are the solid 6 that I need? I will go through every individual until I have a solid 6 individuals. And I am non-stop until I find my solid 6. Once you have your solid 6, you've built a legacy. You leave a legacy in people. All right, let's call these individuals. We've been rolling for some time. All right, so we got the property owner information in here. Got the foreclosures information in here. Let's find out who owns this. Who owns this property? We're gonna use parcel of the name. All right, looks like we have a Joy Pesmianto. Not sure if I'm pronouncing your name, but the first name is Joy. Yes. All right, we're gonna go to Fast People Search, TruePeopleSearch.com. Fast People Search, as you guys can see, True People Search. True People Search. And I'm gonna, of course, I'm jumping on to the other site so I can maneuver around better. I'm gonna use my notes too. Let's see if I can see the subject. Jump screen is fine. Where I'm looking for. All right, great. That works. All right, we found Joy. And we got Joy's email. All right, let's give Joy a call. Is there any other numbers? Let's see if there's any other numbers first. Because that's not enough numbers for me. I need more numbers than that. At minimum, at best, if I can find at least like 3-4 numbers, just give me an average of numberings. That way, you only have like 2 numbers. 2 is not enough. 2 is like it could be this one, could be that one. And if you miss both of them, send them a mailer, send them an email. All right. I think that's the only numbers that are available. So let's go ahead and give them a call. See what we come up with. Oh, jeez. All right. I'll be back. All right, here we go. And we're calling.
You can't leave a message for 70.
Yikes. All right, can't leave a message on that one.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
All right, so not able to and this video is going to be really long too. So weren't able to get those individuals on the phone, but guys, just pausing and reflecting on just the many things that I've said in just one video, and the questions that I've answered. Hopefully I answered them in the proper sense, that are leading you guys in a manner that's going to bring you guys success. The information that I provide here is only from the experiences of success that I've had and keeping everything organized in the criteria sense. And I want to make sure that I am bringing you guys the insights and guidance that you guys are going to need to have the best success. So overall, I am going to go and tend to my pups because it is their timing to actually do their business as well. So I am assurance that we are on timing because we are certainly over this evening, but I think we got a lot of good detailed information in. We stuck to cold calling. We stuck to even giving you guys insights to the Even Married Express Homes library too. I think you guys are going to take much success in that because it's going to be of help and advocate for your success. So other than that, outside of that, I believe I can actually end it here. This is actually really good. I'm excited because we're on multiple platforms. We're on Fastest Book. We're on YouTube. We're on the Tube. We're on Twitch. We're on Instagram. We're on Rumble. Oh my gosh. And we're on X. What's next? Let's grow. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Perfect DM.